Hello, my beautiful warriors of love. My name is Sabrina, and for everyone that's new here, no. Oh my God. Why can't I say the beginning? It's just so bizarre. Anyways. Oh, I could have said that though. All right. This is a quote that Gandhi said years ago. I don't remember the exact date. So, hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. Oh, I don't say fucking love and light anymore. What is wrong with you? Okay. Let's do this. 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 Oh my God. A lot of this is happening, by the way. You're forgetting your words. You're not. Don't get upset at yourself for doing that. Anyways, I'm like super challenged right now, by the way, because of my arms. In full disclosure, I think I changed like 4 times, and I'm like, no, I'm going back to the original top, and like loving it. Okay, blooper over. Let us begin. Be the wish that you change. Oh my God, really? Wow. Okay. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Mahatma Gandhi said this way back in like 70, 80, 90 years ago. Even 100 years ago. No. Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay. Like in the 30s, I think he said this. But anyways, I might be wrong. So don't quote me on these dates. It's not important anyways when he said it. Okay? Oh my God. I'm going to leave that. Okay. Let's just get to the program, Sabrina. OMG. What is your itch pay? What is wrong? Like, let's go. When did Gandhi... And it took me a while. I blundered through this in the bloopers. I actually looked it up. In 1913, he said this. I mean, it doesn't really matter when he said this, because to me, this is an ongoing quantum loop of lifetimes, right? So whether it happened in 1500 or now, it's just all the same, because we are living in the past, present, and the future. But let me get to this. Wow. Oh my God. Maybe this Let's Talk is just going to be a whole big video of blunders. Bloopers blunders. Oh my God. Okay. I'm getting here. Be the wish. Be the wish. Okay. This to me is divine. The numbers 111 is divine guidance. It's divinely guided numbers. It's the feeling for me to... I know. It's just what it is. I don't even understand. All right. Let's get this party started. Maybe I should put a bracelet on. No. Okay. Right. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Mahatma Gandhi came out with this 111 years ago. That's a significant number for me in the fact that I want to even actually say a quote at the beginning of my Let's Talk. So 111, 888 coming, like there's so many beautiful energies showing up in August 2024. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love. If you're new here, my name is Sabrina. This is the first edition of a Let's Talk separate from the extended of the tarot that I usually do. So what I usually do is pull cards on Facebook and Instagram, and then I do an extended on YouTube, and now it's a separate video for those of you who are new here. Why I decided to do this, I asked a lot of my clients, should I do it as a separate? Most of them said no. Also to me, it's like I could maybe open and to a broader audience. And because it has really nothing to do with my tarot. So let's begin. We are here, August 2024. As a side note, I'm doing a podcast with Katerina, which many of you know. It's called Welcome to Your Journey, and we're going to go live on August 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, so check that out. Put that in your notebook. We're going to do like some posts to remind you, but so you know. This week, I want to talk a lot about the change. Like, I get a lot of downloads. I'm very connected to my higher self. I trust the messages coming through more and more, and the messages that are coming through for me has been a long history of not really listening to myself, and then suffering the consequences, which is not a big deal, right? It's just part of this journey. A lot of us don't really listen to our intuition, and then we find ourselves 5, 7 to 20 years later, like, oh, I should have listened to my gut, right? And that's okay, because this is all part of your contract, and it's all part of this journey. There's no like getting upset at yourself. There's no like, what's the point of that anyways? Why is the point of getting upset at yourself if it's already done? It's like, there's not, you can't go back to the years. The more and more I'm moving through this journey, I notice that people, the human out there, is just waiting for other people to change the world. And the more and more as we move through this journey, we realize we're a light warrior, you're a way shower, you're a light worker, you're a starseed, whatever you call yourself, doesn't matter. You're a human, you're a soul, you're a spirit, you're a higher self. It's you who changes the world. You change. It's all this movement to go inside. The more you go in, the more you change out, right? We always talk a lot about mirrors, how we are the mirror of Mother Earth, we are the mirror of Father Sky, we are the mirror of the oceans, the land, the air, everything, the cosmos. So if we really truly believe that, we don't have to just say it. If we really believe that we're the mirrors of it, then we are changing. We could change it, right? Because if we fully love ourselves all the time, then the love will be reciprocated onto the land, into the cosmos, into the air, into the matrix. And that's a huge thing. And it's like, we can't just be putting out quotes on Instagram and TikTok and talking about stuff. We really got to be doing the work. And not relying on other people to hold you up and keep you in your space. You got to do the work. Like, it's all like clearing the vessel is the work, and it's the most intense work out there. And it ain't pretty at all. But to me, it's the end all and be all. I really feel like the more I love myself, the more I will see it out here. And I will be able to build anew and create anew, because I'm not really interested in dabbling in the matrix world right now. The collective energy is not aligned with me anymore. So if I want to create anew, then I'm going to change the way I see myself. I must change the way I love myself, and change the way I feel and believe and whatever. And that's a huge thing. And this is where we're moving. And I feel like 2024 is this year of release and fully standing in the awareness of it and realizing things about yourself and trusting the messages that are coming through. And I will say this over and over again, that I continuously get messages, and which are the most inane messages for some people, but they're the most significant messages. I've been getting this constant message: do not go out in the sun today. Do not go on the sun today. I'm like, I want to get sun and I want tan. And they're like, nope, the energy is not yours. And I got this interesting message that came through 2 days ago, and it said, the sun is shielded and the shielded sun is not for you. So I'm like, oh, okay. I don't ask questions anymore. I listen and I stay inside, or I go outside and I go under a tree or whatever, but I literally follow the higher self. So, I speak of this. I'm going to talk about the physical form, and I feel like a lot of it is, the Trinity is the body, mind, and soul. when you first wake up on this journey, it's the soul that is affected. You're like, oh, you're like, just, you start to see things, you start to tap into your gifts, into the clairs, you know, you tap into your angels and this, and that's, it's beautiful, right? It's all beautiful. And then we move into the mind, the ego, and we start to learn about it, and we start to discern from it, and we start to see its role in our lives, because too many people shit on the ego, but the ego is how we have survived in this matrix world, right? It's how we survive in this world. It's like helped us in the fight or flight or what have you. You know, we needed the Trinity to sustain ourselves and to live here. And now as we become aware of the spirit and the ego, the physical is left. To me, the physical is the last leg of this journey. And the physical vessel has also been shit on by a lot of us at the beginning of this journey. It's like, oh, it's like the physical, the body. But we need the three. And the three is who we are. And we're all merging into one. It's like the triangle is definitely collapsing. But we all have to learn about each three. I mean, that's what I believe. And the physical has been a huge part of my journey. And you know, like a lot of us, like I said, there's like a lot of itchy eyes, rashes, like rando rashes on our skin, right? A lot of stomach, bloating, you know, a lot of issues, abdominal, everywhere. There's everything is happening. Our teeth, our jaws, dizziness, migraines, ear ringing on the constant, throat, you know, like we can't speak anymore. We're losing our words, but also like a lot of blockage here. Heart attacks. Oh my God, how many people? I mean, I've heard about strokes and heart attacks in the past month. So many. And people get worried about it. And they're like, oh my God. And they try to find an explanation for it. We are upgrading at an accelerated pace. The DNA is in full upgrade mode. Your circuitry boards are in full upgrade mode. Everything is freaking changing, like boom, boom, boom. Stop like looking for reasons why and understanding that. Allow it and trust it. Listen to yourselves, talk to yourselves. An interesting thing is that I've become really bloated, like my stomach, and it's like I'm like, what is going on? And for the longest time, my heart, I was like, it has nothing to do with your food. It has nothing to do with the fact that we're telling you not to exercise. It has nothing to do with the water and this and all the reasons and because you're 50, whatever, and it's not, has nothing to do with it. Your stomach, you're like for me, I am like holding a lot of energies from the collective, and I'm transmuting a lot of the energies. So you're a transient vessel. So you're attached to the earth grid. So you're transmuting a lot of energies. Sabrina, you could be different. You know, you could be losing a lot of weight, and your body is like, okay, like we are. There's one thing I understood is because we were so disconnected from our bodies, and I see it very often because you have a body. And then you want to eliminate the body, the fat or whatever, because fat has a consciousness as much as anything else has consciousness. Everything has consciousness within you and without you. So you want to eliminate it, or you want to like shave it off, or you want to fill it in. You want to change your body. What are you telling your body? What are you telling your soul? You're telling it that you're not happy with it, that you're not in love with it. In your body, like when you have a rash and you're itching, you're like, oh my God, I'm so scared, whatever. Your body moves into protection mode. And that's what's happening a lot with us. It moves into protection, so it's like, oh, it does bloat a little bit more. Oh, it freaks out because the human, the Sabrina, is freaking out. Instead of saying, okay, you know what? I do love you and I thank you for all the work that you're doing for me. and we don't put our bodies at ease. Instead, we freak out, we go into anxiety, we go into stress, we go into that, and the body's like, oh, okay, I'm going to follow, I'm going to mirror my human. And it's like I know it's probably like a lot of people are like, yeah, of course I know this, Sabrina. But to me, it's like, oh wow, it was like really interesting. I love that, like, I was told to me that, you know, a lot of us are not grounded enough, so your body might expand to keep you grounded. It's just really interesting that, right? I was like, oh, that's very interesting. It's to, you know, always when you're feeling a blockage anywhere in your body, even if you have a sty or like a sinus or whatever it is, just open your crown chakra and allow the energy to flow through you, and thank every part of your body for allowing this to flow. And then, you know, and I envision it coming out of the base of my foot and going into the earth grid, and the earth transmuting the energy. And it's like a constant now. It's like I'm loving my body, and I'm like thanking my body for everything, even though it's at a human level, I'm really, you know, sometimes I'm a bit irked by it. But, you know, that's vanity, and that's pride, and that's all the ego again that makes you like compare yourself to the world around you. And it's all of this, it's all the external world again, that all this is tied into the change that we want to see in the world. If you are always constantly complaining about our physicalities, whether you're big or small or tall or short or whatever it is, whether you have pimples on your face or not, you know, like all the things, that's all projecting out into the earth. And that's all the crisis that we see out there. It's us. We're projecting that into the earth. Nothing else is doing it. It's you and me. And that's the change that we need to see in the world. We need to change. It's us. It's all us. It's how we love ourselves and how we love others. You know, everyone is a one in front of you. Everyone is like going through the same shit as you and as me, you know? Like, there's moments when you wake up and you're a shitty person and I'm a shitty person, right? And that day you meet a shitty person and you're like, but you're like, okay, well, everybody has these moments. Everybody's going through trauma. Everybody has dealt with some inner child side. Everyone's wounded. Everyone has hurts. And me too. Like, trust me, there's moments where I'm like, and then I have to go back and sit back, because at the end of the day, I do have to take accountability and responsibility for my earth. I came here on this earth. I volunteered to come on this earth to move it into the next evolution, into the next dimension, into the next realm, into a new reality. And I have to take part in this. And so do you. So yes, we do have to do all the clearing within our vessels right now. And I know it's a lot, but you don't have to put it all on yourself, and you have to be patient. Just be patient with yourself and fully love yourself. And you know, the messages I get all the time is like, whether you're outside, like in a park, or you're at home, whatever, you're always healing, you're always transmuting. And we always ask you to stay close to home, because we want you resting a lot. You know, listen to that. Go on your bed and rest, or go to, like, the energy outside is insane in the membrane. It is. I know it, right? So for me, it's listening. We need to start listening, not to another, but to ourselves. Start listening to yourself. Listen, and the more you listen, the more you can discern, right? Because like I listen, you listen, and the message that comes through, maybe at the time it's your ego speaking to you, and it's keeping you restricted, okay? And you listen to that moment, and you're like, okay, and you go with, and your soul is like, oh, well, another time. The human is like, but it's okay. It's that moment you're like, okay, and then then the next moment comes along, you'll be able to be more aware. You say, oh yeah, no, I know now. this is me too. This is my life, man. I've been like up and down, freaking roller coaster ride, and I'm done with like berating myself and condescending to myself. And I do it all the time too. My partner, my podcast partner, Katerina, she tells me like you call yourself a loser and you call yourself stupid, but it's like my way of talking, but it's not nice. Like I'm like, shitting on myself, and which is not. And it's true. It's what the words you say are important as well. Let's see. I always write and I never say what I write down. It's so funny. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. I mean, these are things that are I've said throughout the years, and you've heard me, and I repeat them because it's just coming in my field right now. But I'm going to be doing a mini series with the podcast with Katerina, and we're going to talk a lot about all the chakras and all the gifts that you have within your chakras, and all the blockages that we create also, and all the interesting relations between like dis-ease that we may have, or obstacles or whatever, and how it's related to our life and why it's here. It's like we're gonna explore that. It's gonna be a lot of fun, because to me the physicality is a huge thing, and we are Mother Earths, and we are Father Skies. Whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, and we have a big responsibility here. If you consider yourself a light warrior, warrior of love, or a light worker, whatever it is, like if you're here, usually we're on the same page. We need to take responsibility for how we live, and how we view the world, and how we love ourselves, and how we love the world. The more we hate, the more the vibration lowers of the world. I wanna like just part with this. I remember, I don't know how many years ago it was. You might know. Australia had a whole bunch of fires. It was like sweeping through the whole country, and at one point there was. It was within the past 4 years, and there was massive meditations going on all around the world of love, and you could feel the vibration you could feel the change in the world just because of that. And that was just a small percentage of people. Could you imagine if every single human on this earth would embody love every single day, would not feed into the news, it would not feed into the social media, would not feed into anything, and just love themselves and love another? Not just say I love you, but really do it. That would change the world. All right, I'm gonna end with this, and I love you. All right, comment, share, like, subscribe. Super thanks me if you can. Also, you can join my Ko-fi membership. I do exclusive videos on a monthly, usually with tarot. But if you want something else, I could just do spiritual guidance as well. You can always discuss with me. And just thank you for donating to me, and also sharing with me and your insights. Because, I learn, you learn, I teach, you teach. That's what we're here to do. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week.